Hello and welcome back to TechnoSage YouTube channel. So we have our RX 9060 XT pricing listed at retailers ahead of the launch, and AMD targets for 5060 series with aggressive pricing. As you can see over here, it comes from Momo underscore US, and the pricing starts at 320 bucks, which is interesting. The 8 GB Challenger edition is 320 bucks, while that of 16 GB is 370 bucks, and the legend is 390 bucks, so it's an aggressive pricing compared to RTX 5090, not 5090 but RTX 5060. So yeah, AMD is doing pretty good. Next up, we have news regarding the GPU pricing and such. Like AMD RX 9070 pricing has been affected by supply grade and selective rebate system. Like the higher Radeon RX is pricing is reportedly result of selective rebates because the system is flawed. As you can see, AMD's rebate system is flawed because it primarily rebates MSRP model. This means that non-MSRP models are not rebated. Hence, there is a visible gap between certain cards on the market. The problem with the selective rebate is in particular problematic in European and Australian markets, where the price hike was much faster on the RX 9070 series, and AMD was enthusiastically promoting its sale through Micro Center, which seems to be a main retailer partner for this launch, which is a bit bad. They should do it for every other countries also. But yeah, next up we have some league benchmarks for AMD's Radeon RX 9060 ahead of its launch, and someone was able to overclock it to 3.47 GHz, matching RX 77 XT performance, which is interesting. And as you can see over here, its score its score around 14,210 points in 3D Marks times pi, which is interesting. And also over here, it is possible to increase GPU clock by 200 MHz with a 40 volt voltage offset and a 10% power limit increase. So yeah, the maximum TBP of RX 9060 XT is 182 watts, but this user was able to go to 3.46 gigahertz with 199 watts of power, and overall it scored an impressive like 17,069 points in the 3D Mark times pi test, which is essentially the same as the average score of RX 2077 XT. And this level of performance should be expected from a new generation. So yeah, AMD is doing pretty good. Also, lastly for today, we have some news which comes from Moslo is dead, and basically, according to its sources, AMD is planning for a higher end RX 1990 or RX 9080 XT card, and it will be reportedly coming with a game clock of 3.4 or 3.7 gigahertz, which is interesting to see. Also, a 256-bit bus GDDR7 memory controller, a 32 GB of memory, so it's going to be pretty interesting. It might have a 16 GB or 24 GB model, but right now it's saying 32 GB and it is 450 watts. So AMD is planning to compete in high-end segment, which we know they were not planning previously, but now they are planning to do it. And if it launches, it will be an interesting shake-up for RTX 5090 or 5080. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll meet you in the next one.